I would much rather see Terence Crawford fight Gervonta Davis than Terence Crawford fight Canelo Alvarez. Let me tell you why. Well, the past couple of days, there's been a lot of beef between Tank and Terence Crawford going back and forth on Twitter. Gervonta Davis talking about Crawford's family, his wife, something you never do in professional boxing. I mean, come on, you gotta be professional, have some respect, leave it all in the ring, talk about his skills, talk about him as a person, talk about Terence Crawford as a person. Don't attack his family. Family did nothing, making fun of the wife's weight. That's a coward move, definitely a coward move, especially Gervonta Davis. I mean, his history with women as well, abuse and all that. I mean, Gervonta Davis should be the last person to talk. Either way, they're going back and forth. Let's focus back to the ring now, the sport of boxing. Gervonta Davis is a complete fighter, but he's a 30-year-old prospect. Of course, I bash Gervonta Davis all the time on here. Bash him all the time on Instagram, in real life. I don't hate him as a boxer. Okay, he's a good boxer. I'll admit that. He's a very good boxer. I watch him. I see him in the ring. Every time he steps in the ring, he's an amazing fighter to see. But what gets me so mad is he's wasting his years fighting low-level guys. He's yet to fight an A-tier level boxer. If he fought an A-level boxer like Shakur, Haney, Loma, Tio, he could probably win. You might be thinking, well, Ryan Garcia. No, Ryan Garcia was weight drained. At the time, he was a one-dimensional fighter. I mean, he's still, I don't know if I could say A-level fighter. Ever since he popped hot for steroids against, of course, Devin Haney, I mean, I can't really say Ryan Garcia is still an A-level fighter. Isaac Cruz, B-level fighter. The guys he faces are just B-level, C-level fighters, have yet to fight an A-level fighter. So that's what gets me mad. I feel like he's wasting his talent. He's such a talented boxer, a complete fighter, has it all. Power, defense, very smart, very fast. Okay, has everything. Good footwork, has everything. But he's wasting it. And he talks like he's the best. He fights once a year. Okay, I call him Gervonta Santa Claus Davis, comes around once a year. And it gets me so mad. But he's a very good fighter. Okay, and that's why he would match up better with Terence Crawford than Terence Crawford matching up with Canelo Alvarez. Here's the thing with that fight, with Crawford versus Canelo. That's getting the most rumors lately, okay? That fight could be happening in September. Am I going to watch it? Absolutely. Would I be excited? Absolutely. But do I think Canelo's going to walk down Crawford and win? Absolutely, okay? Canelo's a bigger, stronger fighter. That's just how it is. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, even though they're the same height, they have different frames. I mean, Sebastian Fundora is 6'6". Imagine him fighting a 6'6" Anthony Joshua. Two different things. Frames are completely different. I mean, we think about that with Inoue, right? His frame's different, even though he's the same height as other boxers who are 2-3 divisions higher than him. It's all about the frame. Canelo Alvarez has experience. He obviously fought twice at 175, one of them being a win against Kovalev. Fought Bivol, okay? Went the distance with Bivol in a very good fight. Incredible chin. So a guy like Terence Crawford, he's not going to stop Canelo, okay? And outboxing him, it's going to be tricky. I mean, if you're going to outbox Canelo, you're going to have to walk him down. At 168, I don't see any of that happening. I really don't get the fascination of this fight, but it is what it is, all right? The fight could be happening. Money is really the biggest thing that they want out of it. Crawford wins, that's crazy, no doubt about it, but I don't really want to see that fight. I'm going to watch it, of course, but Gervonta Davis and Terence Crawford would be so much better. Now you might be thinking, well, Gervonta Davis is smaller. Well, why are you okay with Terence Crawford bumping up 2 weight classes, but you don't want Gervonta Davis bumping up 2 weight classes? Gervonta Davis already fought at 140. Sure, he's 5'5", but he has a good frame, and he has incredible power. What makes Gervonta Davis a more fair fight for Terence Crawford than Terence Crawford for Canelo, Gervonta Davis has the power, has the strength to walk down Crawford, to stop Crawford. He has that. Crawford doesn't have the power to stop Canelo, okay? Crawford never got stopped in his career, but his chin never really got tested. Crawford was so good that he never really got hit much because of his good defense, of his skills, being very smart. We saw him get tagged a lot against Majimov. That's why I don't think he's ready for Canelo ever. Okay, that fight should not happen. Gervonta Davis, I mean, we've seen the power he has. He could stop guys all the way up to 147, 154, no doubt about it. I think he can compete. He has the skills. He could box with Terence Crawford. That's a fair fight because Gervonta Davis is a complete fighter who has it all, has the abilities to beat a guy like Terence Crawford. Where would the fight be at? Well, Terence Crawford's still the WBC champion in recess, I believe, for 147. Of course, he vacated all his belts after he went undisputed to bump up. Was avoiding Boots, I believe. I honestly think that he was avoiding Boots. Nothing wrong with that, right? Boots is a hungry young fighter. And Terence Crawford, of course, just getting sick at 147, wanted to bump up. But, he still has the champion in recess. I strongly believe, as of now, this video. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but that would be a good fight to make. All right, I don't know. Probably Terence Crawford, if he wanted to defend his WBC belt and get that back, he'd probably have to fight Mario Barrios, who is the WBC champion. So I don't know if it would actually be for a belt, and that would be the only way in stopping this, right? But Gervonta Davis never really cared about belts. He stated himself he doesn't really care about the belts. He cares about the money. He cares about the fame. He stated that himself. Terence Crawford cares more about greatness. Terence Crawford's going to get a big money fight either way, right? Canelo or whoever his next fight is, right? He's hanging out with Turkey, Al Sheikh, so he's going to get money either way. But is he going to want that belt? He's chasing greatness with this Canelo Alvarez fight. I respect it, but I don't think there's a chance there. I think there's a good chance, a better fight, a better quality fight. Him and Gervonta Davis. I'm just saying that fight could be made at 147. That fight could be a catch weight, but the biggest thing that's going to be in the way is if it's going to be for belts or not. If it's for belts, then it could be worth something. If it's not for belts, is it really worth it? But who knows? I mean, Turkey could offer a lot of money, right? Everyone loves Turkey. Everyone says, oh, wait till Turkey throws money. That's why I think that fight would be better. In summary, Gervonta Davis is a complete boxer who could actually hang with Terence Crawford despite the weight difference. Terence Crawford, yeah, he's a complete boxer, but he does not have everything. He doesn't have the strength and size to compete with Canelo. Canelo's an experienced dude. He has the chin. Canelo's going to walk you down. Terence Crawford walking down Gervonta Davis, I don't really see that happening, okay? Gervonta Davis is slick. He's an overall complete fighter. And I just think that that'll be a better fight. Tank versus Crawford than Crawford versus Canelo. Canelo should be fighting Benavidez. Turkey should be making, if Turkey really cares about the fans, Turkey really cares about boxing, really knows what he's talking about, he should be making Canelo versus Benavidez. I don't want to see Crawford versus Canelo. Everyone's saying Turkey's saving boxing. I'm not trying to go into all of that. Maybe he is. Maybe he's not. But if he's really saving boxing, why would he want to make Crawford versus Canelo? All right, that's just talk. That's just fans tuning in. That's just bigger names. Real boxing, what real boxing fans want to see will be an actual challenge for Canelo, will be Benavidez. Crawford's not a challenge. Tank and Crawford, way better fight. Let me know down in the comments. Would that be a fight to be made? Let me know who would win. Let me know if I'm talking crazy. I'm out, guys. Peace.